with the Emmy for News Excellence. News 5's Good Morning Cleveland starts now.
Now at 6, making over an iconic shopping district, how you can share your thoughts today on ways to make Shaker Square a better land. Plus, a free checkup for those pearly whites, the big dentist office that's opening up for one more day today. But first, let's take a look outside at our tower cam. It's looking a little foggy, but you know, it is November, so what can you do? At least it's not the S word, we won't even say it. Hello, and thanks for joining us. This is Good Morning Cleveland Saturday. I'm Lauren Wilson. We're gonna head over to meteorologist Cameron Harden. What is that fog all about? Are we gonna be seeing some potential drops from that fog later?
Yeah, I think so. And like you said, the S word, nobody wants to hear it. We're hoping to stay away from it. There's gonna be a few chances for a wintry mix, really not a whole lot, a few chances for some rain here or there. Temperatures hanging right around that 40-degree mark. Cold right now, but guess what? It gets even colder by the time we get to Thanksgiving. Lauren?
Well, our Better Land series continues with a closer look at an effort to redevelop Shaker Square. A major facelift for a piece of Cleveland history is on its way, and your input is wanted today. The iconic shopping district, the second of its kind in the country, is the focus of a community-wide campaign that just kicked off this weekend. Neighbors are amped up about the revitalization that is part of what they say a major focal point on the east side. The square could be getting up to a $20 million makeover. Right now, several local organizations, including Cleveland Neighborhood Progress, are trying to determine what those changes are. The interior of the square, sidewalks, roadways, and green space are all up for redevelopment, and neighbors say they are already seeing the possibilities.
It is unique in that it is a project that is very much neighborhood centric. These could be spaces that bring along a greater dialogue around just arts and culture.
So today you have a chance to say what you think and what you want to see in that place. Surveys will be available from 8 until noon at the North Union Farmers Market in Shaker Square. They will also be holding a brainstorming session later today at the Indoor Market, Winter Market.
The city and the residents cannot afford this council or this type of leadership in the city.
Only on News 5, a push to trim the fat. The city of Cleveland has 17 council members, but the group, Clevelanders First, wants people to have a say in reducing just to 9. They're seeking 6,000 signatures each for 2 petitions, one to reduce the number of Cleveland council members and the other to reduce their salaries from around $80,000 to $58,000. The group's founder, John Kanda, says he believes he has the support he needs to get it done. He says similar cities are getting the job done with a lot less. Cleveland businessman Tony George is backing the effort.
Cincinnati and Columbus, their council people get about half the pay, and they're 2-3 times the population as we are.
But Cleveland City Council President Kevin Kelly says deep council cuts will significantly hurt public service, especially when it comes to financially distressed neighborhoods. He says those areas need more attention and representation. Clevelanders First is still collecting signatures. They may not attempt to go on the ballot for the issue until 2020. This morning, police are still looking for carjackers accused of killing a mother in front of her husband and children. Family and friends gathered yesterday outside the Archwood United Church of Christ. Flowers and balloons are now marked the spot where Leslie DeJesus was killed Thursday. She and her family were at the church doing some painting and getting the church ready for her daughter's quinceañera. That's when they noticed 2 men trying to steal their minivan. When the husband and wife confronted the thieves, they ran her over. Her uncle tells News 5 the family is understandably devastated.
She's a really loving person. She's a really loving person. No matter what situation, no matter what happened, she's a loving person. You know, that's what we do, you know. That's what God give it to us, the heart for loving everybody. And we're going to keep doing.
Family members say Leslie left her home in Puerto Rico and moved here to Cleveland 2 years ago, in part to escape crime in her own hometown. Tragically, she ended up losing her life to crime in her home here. Crime Stoppers is now offering a $5,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of those accused carjackers. A Palmer Heights man has finally all his money back months after Border Patrol seized his life savings. We brought you this story in June. Rustem Kazazi took a trip to his native home in Albania with $58,000 in cash. He was at a layover in New Jersey when the family says the Border Patrol accused him of drug trafficking and seized all of his cash. But Kazazi was never actually charged. In August, all but $770 has been returned to the family, and now court records show they've finally settled their dispute over that remaining money. Well, today, hundreds of people will be taking a seat in the dental chair in Cleveland. MedWorks is offering free, that's right, free dental care at the convention center. Folks lined up all yesterday, getting all those pearly whites fixed, getting the cleanings, extractions, temporary tooth replacements, even fillings from Cleveland area dentists, all for free. They also offer salients for kids. MedWorks says dental care is the #1 unmet health need for adults and children in our state, and without insurance, it can be difficult to get help.
And oftentimes these people go to emergency rooms, and emergency rooms aren't set up to do this. So they're given an antibiotic and they're given, a narcotic perhaps, and that doesn't solve the problem.
Doors open again today at 7 a.m. And remember, this is free, so you want to make sure you get there as soon as possible because it is first come, first serve. Also today, volunteers of all ages in Lakewood are showing up in full force to help their neighbors. The Lakewood Charity Assistance Group is getting ready for its annual tradition of delivering food to families and seniors in need. They were busy yesterday sorting through all the food collected from drives at 4 different schools and getting everything bagged and ready for delivery. Starting around 10:30 this morning, volunteers will take all of those bags to 300 households, rain or shine. And let's hope it's shine. But it is November. Coming up this morning, he may have killed more than 90 people. The connection this man has to Northeast Ohio. Plus, new life for an iconic toy store. See what's staying the same and what's new experiences are to be had at FAO Schwartz. You're watching Good Morning Cleveland Saturday. Come on back.